In California's wine country, Armando Ceja is checking temperatures before a morning of tending to the grapes. Lupita Ramirez Pacheco has worked the Ceja family vines for over a decade and seen the region rocked by earthquakes and forest fires. But this season, the biggest fear is COVID-19.
Y vivo con una familia que acaba de nacer una bebé, entonces voy a tener más precaución.
She says that, she's scared because she lives in a family where they've just had a small baby, and so they're trying to take every precaution they can.
While social distancing here is manageable among the small crews in rows spread 8 feet apart, CEO Amelia Ceja, once a vineyard worker herself, is more worried about workers living in cramped conditions.
This pandemic has exposed really the need to have more affordable housing. The workers that allow us to make these world-famous wines need to be able to live where they work.
Latinos here have been hit the hardest by COVID-19, only 35% of the population, but accounting for 57% of all cases in Napa County. And the lack of affordable housing forcing some, like Gabriel Lopez Santiago, and a van full of workers he lives with, to make a 2-hour commute each day.
Vivimos hasta allá en Fairfield porque pues, allá es más barata la renta que aquí en Napa.
He says that they live in Fairfield because it's a lot cheaper for the rent than it is here in Napa.
In Napa, where they work, the cost of living is among the highest in the state, where only 9% of housing is deemed affordable. Arnulfo Garcia and his wife Dina live in Napa, and the money they bring in barely covers the rent.
How much is the rent for an apartment?
$2,500.
$2,500?
Sí.
$2,500. ¿Y eso es para dos cuartos?
Para 2 cuartos.
For 2 bedrooms.
They get sick, there's no paid time off, no place to isolate, and they say it's likely their whole family would become infected, with no other place to go.
Porque uno anda en grupos de personas y uno no sabe.
He says that when they're in groups, he doesn't know who's got it, who doesn't have it, so there's a lot of fear.
The county has tried alleviating the housing crisis with 3 group living facilities set up before the pandemic to bunk field workers 2 to a room, but now 2 of the 3 facilities have seen clusters of confirmed cases. And as harvest season approaches, growers and workers alike worry that more outbreaks will jeopardize their livelihoods and their lives. Gadi Schwartz, NBC News, Napa.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.